Alright, so welcome back. And for this episode, I switched over to my other profile where I have the next district unlocked and all this other fun stuff. But they recently put out a update to fix some patches and all that, but it actually made a few things worse. So I wanted to get in here and kind of show what was going on with that and see if I can replicate some of the things that were going on. One of them is when you're pulling a car over, if you have the lights on trying to follow them, that car will just disappear. We'll go with the Crown Vic today. Yeah, I missed the Crown Vic. We'll do the Crown Vic. But yeah, if you're pulling a car over and you turn the lights on, you get behind it, and it's trying to find a way to park or a place to park, it will just disappear. And so I noticed that. Also, disregard me driving all crazy. Ugh, dude, no, I'm not doing that. Disregard me driving all crazy. I'm just trying to find these bugs for them. There was also a melting pot. There's an area when I was playing with the new character for the beginner's guide episodes where pedestrians just spawn in the middle of the street. It's like 30 of them. Looks like a little mini riot. um, but yeah, so we're gonna go see if we can try and find someone to pull over really quick, and I'm gonna see if I can make that happen again. There's a bunch of different small bugs, and with DUI, we're having that issue again with the DUIs, to where, oop, don't get hit, please. Yeah, there's the issue with the DUIs again, to where it's not registering that they tested positive for, like, BAC, or, like, this guy's drunk, for BAC and whatnot. And whenever you arrest them or do anything else, it will, okay, he didn't insta pop away. Yeah, it doesn't register their BAC as higher. So when you go to arrest them and do everything else, you get docked points, like you lose CP points, and that's no fun. You know, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's confusing, especially when you're trying to find out what's what, and oh, can I take them for this, and that's constantly happening. It's hard to play the game.
There's a situation that needs taken care of. Anybody available?
Maybe that one beer was already a little too much. Sorry.
One beer, my butt. Alright. So we're gonna fly through this and see if it'll at least give us the good points for this one. This should be a pretty straightforward traffic stop here. No insurance, get a little ticket, get some little points.
I have to issue you a ticket because you don't have valid insurance.
And side note, I will be getting a legit microphone, so you won't have to hear my 747 fan in the background on takeoff during the whole video anymore.
Please step out of your vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
Okay. Oh wow, why'd she get tall for a second? What the hell? She was like 7 feet tall for a second. Okay, alright, we're gonna do the BAC just straight up. What I have noticed too is if their if their BAC isn't like this, so like just crazy, like double the limit or 0.13 or something, if you have like a 0.084 or a 0.086, that's still above the legal limit, so you should be able to arrest them. But the game won't recognize that. For some reason, if it's close to 0.08, it's like, no, it doesn't count. And, you know, 0.08 is supposed to be the last one. If it even goes to 0.081, then that's over the legal limit, and you're supposed to be able to arrest them. That's arrestable. Then if you go and you, like, search the vehicle after, and it doesn't detect, you lose so many points. Like, so many points. We're just gonna check the front doors and the trunk real quick, just in case it doesn't give me this.
I'm currently busy with another issue.
Yeah, just in case it doesn't give me this, just to show like, hey, this is jacked up, this is what's going on. But I'm going to be trying to find a lot of the DUI people for this episode, because this is super annoying. I also need to do a couple of car accidents, because there's a lot of bugs going on where if you're too close to a car, you ask someone for their ID, it, like, the camera constantly goes inside the vehicle and you don't get the ID. It's just super annoying.
I need some backup
That's like
here.
one of the
Take the
game-breaking
suspect into
bugs
custody.
right now.
Understood.
So I don't know
Sending
what
the
happened with
closest
this new
transport to your
patch, but it
location.
brought a bunch of stuff back that was kind of taken care of in the last patch.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need
Okay,
a wrecker at my current location.
we're gonna
please.
see real quick what's gonna happen with this. So, oh, jaywalking, huh? Alright. Okay, alright, that's awesome. So, we have those points there. I need a car accident. This would be the time where I want one of those cars to crash in front of me, and then it won't happen. When I'm trying to just be regular and drive around. But for the most part, everything else works fine. I did notice they're trying to do a little bit better for cars pulling over for you and at intersections. But then it kind of, for some reason, messes with cars waiting at red lights. And then, oh, let me get over to the left. Also, oh, jeez Louise, buddy. And then also, red light infractions, don't try them. Just don't. Like this white van just ran that red light in front of me. Not gonna try it. Not gonna try it. It's so broken, the red light system.
There's a situation that needs taking care of.
Minor accident, yeah, we'll go to
Anybody
that.
available?
And don't get me wrong, I'm not like upset trying to talk shit about, you know, the devs or anything. They're working their butts off. They're trying to get stuff going, get stuff fixed. But I think for now, that whole red light thing, just everyone needs to ignore it. Because I haven't had one red light suspect or, you know, infraction that has gone the right way since this new patch. Every single time the game just doesn't register that they ran the red light, and so I lose like a shit ton of points. And the waypoints are like very screwed up also. Like I'd rather look at the map and just go on my own than use the waypoints in this game. Especially when the waypoint lines need to be a different color. Like I gotta go all the way around here. Yeah, like so for personal waypoint lines, they're blue, so they blend in with the rest of the map. If it collides with any of these, it all blends together. The lines, how this one is red and you can distinctly see it's red, you guys need to make the line like yellow or green or something that's not blue, because that is so annoying. And I know I've said that before in last videos, but I put a lot of hours into this game. Like I'm damn near at 100 hours played now, and those are just the things that are super annoying. Like other small things that I haven't mentioned, you can live through that. Yeah, pedestrian kind of spawn in the middle over there, but other things I'm not mentioning, you can live through that. You know, you can play the game, have fun still, but what I'm mentioning now, it is game breaking to where it's like, dude, come on, man. Like I have to stop playing so often now because I get really annoyed. Oh, see, like this person ran this. So let me show you guys this. This guy just ran that red light as we saw. He just ran the crap out of that red light. So I'm gonna go to pull him over and we'll see what happens. And all I'm gonna do is just get his ID, ticket him, and leave. And it may not register. I'm also gonna turn the lights on to see if his car just disappears. Much now that I'm recording, it's gonna be like, oh, what are you talking about? There's no such thing that happens in this game. I do like they increased the traffic. That's pretty dope. I did notice that. Good job on that. Alright, so I have to wait for it to say he found a place to park, I believe. No.
Available.
Busy with another issue.
Alright. Okay, done. Alright, so I waited too late. But if like how he was driving over here, if I would had the lights on the whole time, 9 times out of 10 his car would have just disappeared. Alright, let's see.
I pulled you over because you ran a red light.
I'm quite sure it was still green.
Okay.
ID, and if available,
We caught it
proof
in
of insurance,
4K.
please.
That was light was red
Go,
as hell.
officer.
Alright, I don't care if any of that expired. I just want to ticket him and then go so we get to that accident. Oh, don't exit the vehicle. Alright, just give him a ticket and we'll see what happens.
For running a red light. That will be around $120 to $250.
Really? That's so much money.
Alright, we'll let him go.
Have a nice day and goodbye.
And it, okay. See, now that I'm complaining about all this stuff, the game's like, gotta get it together. Because I literally just played yesterday, last night. Oh, wait, this is actually where I need to go. Yeah, I was playing last night, just not recording, just trying to see what bugs are still in the game, or, you know, just having fun to progress one of my other characters. Or profiles. And I was just getting dicked on with losing a ton of points. It was ridiculous. Okay. I think at one point I was at like down to 30 CP and I was doing everything right. And it's like, dude, what the you know?
I'll start clearing up the accident.
Okay. So let me see if I can. Alright, so what do you
I'm still
want?
recovering from the crash. My mind is blank.
Okay, that's right. Yep, see, and this is one of the things that it's so irritating to me. This right here, I hate it so much. And then you have to ask again. And then it usually does it the second time.
Here you go, officer.
But it's something with the camera angle when you're too close to these cars. And you ask for ID, just not happening. Or his license is expired. I can take it for that real quick. And it'll, I can replicate it like every single time if I'm too close to the car. Like every single time.
I have to issue you a ticket for your expired
There's
ID.
never a time where I'm not close to the car asking for ID and it doesn't do that.
You're ruining my day.
Oh no. Yeah, so there's something with being too close to cars. I know there was the issue to where if you call for, oh, we're both floating. We were like Jesus out here in the streets. Okay, a little bit of drink, nothing crazy. All right, I'm floating. Oh. All right, get close to the car again. We'll talk to her. And the only way for this to not happen with the camera angle is to step so far away that you're like almost in the street. Or like how she's angled off from the car. The civilians have to be further away from the car for it to not to happen just like it did now. That's the only way. 23, Gabriella Morgan, date of birth, matches, okay. You're getting one for ID also.
I'm issuing you a ticket for your expired ID. That will be between
Yeah, that one, especially when you have like
$75
4
and $150.
people.
I don't have
And
that much
every
money.
single time the camera goes, glitches into the car. Oh man, I just want to like punch my monitor off the stand. Okay. But everything else for the accidents, like the floating cars, all that, that does not happen again. I'm very happy about that though. I'm not out here getting absolutely dicked on by cars, you know, floating and landing on me or sending me to outer space. Alright, we'll give these lovely people their
Okay,
reports and get
here's your
on out of here.
Oh, wow. Such an extensive report.
We're finished here. You're free to
So
go.
we're going to tell this
Have
one.
a nice day and take care. I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a record at my
he'll be able
current
to drive
location,
away.
please. Okay, here's your accident report.
This is an
Sure,
accurate
it'll be
report.
with you shortly.
Thank you.
We're finished here. You're free to go. Have a nice day and take care.
And we're off to the races. Okay. So yeah, I definitely wanted to show that that little camera glitch. It happens all the time. All the time. So I do like that you're able to turn off, you know, speeding and everything else. What I will say though, I can already see it. I can already foresee this happening when we're able to do the co-op multiplayer. Hopefully, still we can turn those settings off to where with the speeding and all that. Because think about in real life. I don't know how it is in Europe. In America, when cops have to get to a call, they speed without the lights on. You know, don't pay attention to stop signs, depending on the severity of the call. You know, if they're going to an accident, you know, they may just drive slow, whatever. But let's say there's like a manhunt or how the game does it, where you're searching for somebody, and if you, oh my goodness, you're supposed to get hit, buddy. If you choose to drive around instead of walking around, you're going to be driving a little quick, like looking left and right, busting U-turns, going through stop signs because you're looking for somebody. That's how it is in real life, you know. I don't know many cops that, and you know, my buddy works for San Antonio as a cop. I don't know many times where he's like, yeah, we just drive the speed limit, and you know, like, it's good that you can turn the settings off. I'm just asking that for co-op that you can still do that, because it, like, you go and if you see something and you want to catch up to a car, you're gonna flip the UE and you're gonna try and catch up, and you are going to speed up and go past the speed limit to catch up, like how I'm doing now, and the game docks you for that. And I don't have the settings on now because it was so annoying, but there's certain things that when you're trying to pull people over, trying to search for people, you know, whatever it may be, you saw something, you want to flip around, or you need to get through the light and not just sit there because the other car is leaving, like for tinted windows or something, you can't obey the law and you get deducted points for that in the game. And I see what they're getting at. They don't want you to just be all nilly-willy, but please, just for co-op, have it to where we can take those settings off. What is this guy doing here? Oh, accident just happened. That guy is tipsy. Now you knocked your front plate off too. Barely tapped you, bro.
I think that person is drunk. No one sober would drive.
That's cool. I've never heard that line before in this game. So yeah, they're doing updates and added stuff to it. It's awesome. You know, I really love this.
I'm currently
Here we
busy
go.
with another issue.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to try and replicate some of these. I am going on the next shift, just focus on pulling people over to try and see if I can replicate them just disappearing. It seems like it happens every time we're pulling them over. And it's like they found a place to pull over, and then you hit the lights to follow them. They just boom, gone. Okay. You were drinking a little bit too there, buddy. Oh yeah, you're good. No. Okay, I can already tell it's probably gonna go inside the car with him too. He has that nice slick hair though. Yeah, see, every single time. If they're close to the car or you are close to the car, that's what happens. And I think I've mentioned it before in another video. It would be awesome if instead of just standing in the street, they can stand on the sidewalk to eliminate this. Like the same way how when you're arresting people, they go to the sidewalk. It would be awesome. Why is it on the vehicle? It would be awesome if
ID and if available, proof of
they could
insurance,
just walk
please.
to the sidewalk instead of standing in the street. That would totally eliminate all that. And you can see what kind of car they're driving from the background computer. You know. Man, he barely tapped this guy and his whole front end is just like annihilated. What, 0.14? No, 0.17, okay. It was almost a good guess, almost. Alright, so he's gonna get arrested. Let's get some pictures. Stop it.
Currently busy with another issue.
Also, those wanted person calls give you a ton of points now. Like, that's awesome. I had a really good one. I put in the Discord. I had a really, really good wanted person call yesterday. And it brought a tear to my eye how realistic it was. You went up, I talked to all the witnesses, and they're like, oh, hey, I think I remember this about him. And so it built the description. There was no name. There's no picture how it usually is. It was just, hey, this is what he's wearing. He's a white male or something like that. and I had to go and find him. And I was like, okay, with just the clothing description. Went, found him, stopped the guy, asked for ID, went to frisk, and he just took off running. So I tased him, and it was, you know, tased him, brought him back, searched him,
This is your accident.
and he had the stolen items
Well
on him and a
documented
handgun.
and
And it was dope.
exhaustive
It was
report.
like doing
Thank you,
real
officer.
police work.
Your shift is over,
Please
officer.
make those calls happen a lot more frequently, because it
We're
was
finished
dope.
here. You're free to go. Have a nice day and take care.
I get people have to learn the game and all that, but everyone oh, you're smoking. Oh, it is smoking.
I have a vehicle here that needs
Yeah,
towing.
it's fun when
I
you
need
have to work
record at
for it
my
a little
current
bit.
location, please. Here's your accident.
It was satisfying.
Wow.
Sure,
Such an
it'll be with
extensive
you
And that's what
shortly.
I like, that you guys are adding that into these games. It's freaking awesome. Alright,
I have to
DUI.
arrest you for driving under the influence of alcohol. Please, move on to
What?
the sidewalk.
I don't think the game will have an issue with his DUI. Like I said, when they're super high, it gives it to you. But it's when you're at that .085, .086, that's where the issues happen. And whatever you guys did to keep us from clipping inside the vehicles, like just ghosting inside of them, it's causing the camera to, so if I get too close, yeah, it bounces around, like, and I get you're fixing it, but that sucks. You know, you're trying to search something, you start bouncing around everywhere. But I'd rather have this than going inside the car and dying, so, you know, I can't talk too much shit.
I have a vehicle here
Okay.
that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location. I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Sure, it'll be with you
Understood.
shortly.
We're sending the closest transport to your location.
I'm gonna write a couple tickets here real quick. Don't mind me. I love the traffic on this game. Like, you guys beefed up the cars, and it is amazing how many cars happen, like the queue for traffic. It's dope.
I got a car here that needs towing.
Okay, let's get out of
Can you
here.
send a wrecker to my location?
That's not a location that's easy to reach. It'll take some time, but we'll take care of it in the next 24 hours.
What is I gotta get to Callahan, and I have to learn these maps. You know, I really do. I am terrible at memorizing stuff. I have to, like, I'm one of those guys that I have to keep doing it consistently to make it muscle memory. Like for a hobby, I'm trying to get into cybersecurity, do a little hacking and stuff. And we're just gonna, I'm sorry. Trying to get into like some little ethical hacking and stuff just on the side as a hobby. Mess around with cybersecurity, Linux systems, and everything else. And I can't just read it and learn it. I have to keep doing it over and over and over again and make it like muscle memory and for it to get ingrained in my brain. Oh, both these guys are drunk over here. Oh, I think I'm going like the totally wrong way. Over here yapping my mouth. Oh no, I can follow. Yeah, I can follow the curvy road here. Okay. And we're just gonna fly through here as I talk on the way back to the station. Yeah, see how these guys just ran red lights? It won't register. Which actually, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna pull this van over, not this drunk guy. And just show the little red light real quick. Because obviously it was red, but they kept driving through, so for some reason the game probably registered it was a green light for them. So make this super quick.
I pulled you over because you just drove through a red light.
I think you didn't see correctly. It was still green.
And it was absolutely red. And we'll ask for ID
and
real
if available,
quick.
Proof of insurance, please.
And then give him his ticket and get out of here.
Go, officer.
And I'll guarantee I'm gonna lose CP points on this one. Well, let me not guarantee, I don't know that. Ba-ba-da-ba. His insurance is bad, but I don't care. We're just gonna get him the red light ticket.
I'm issuing you a ticket for running a red light. That will be around $120 to $250.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
Okay, and then
You're good to go. Bye.
let's see what happens. Yeah, see, it didn't register that he unjustified red light detainment, unjustified red light ticket. It didn't register he ran that red light, even though he did. And you know what sucks? I don't know if you'd be able to actually even fix that for every single light on the map. Unless you just make it to where the game purposely has them run the red light. But even then you can't. Like, the traffic system's so complicated in this game. And whoever does your coding, Jesus Christ. But, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's just like they have a lot on their plate. But, yeah, I don't know how you would even fix that for every single light in the game with how complex the traffic system is. But you know, I complain, but I understand. I understand at the same time. And yeah, I usually don't drive like this. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to get back so I can go to the next shift and do a bunch of the traffic stops. And I'm not gonna really take any callouts on this one. If there's like a robbery, maybe. But I am going to focus solely on traffic stops. See if I can make it happen again. What I was talking about before, where, and if my camera movements are making you guys crazy, I'm so sorry. I have to stop doing it. I'm just so used to doing it. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and see if I can have it happen again, to where when I'm pulling people over and I hit those lights, you know, the cars disappear. It happened, I think, like 7 times I counted yesterday. So we'll see. Let's see if I can make it happen today. Am I getting... Oh my goodness. No. No, 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 no,
There's
no.
a situation that needs taking
Aggravated
care of.
assault. Yeah, we'll
Anybody
go.
available?
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that instead. I don't want to do that. That was bad. I would be a terrible cop in person in real life. Like, nope, not stopping for that. Oof. Yeah, it should have been an accident. But it wasn't. Because I'm a good driver. Not said no one watching this. Okay. Get in there.
I've arrived at the assault crime scene.
Okay.
I have an injured person requesting
Take care
an
of your
ambulance.
injured first. Dude, if you guys talk to them before calling an ambulance, you're buttholes. I just want you to know that.
Tell me what you saw.
You're lucky because I even know who it was.
Awesome.
Have a nice day and goodbye.
I'll
take
take
care
that
in the
new
area. Can you
information.
tell me what you're
You've
looking for the
updated your map
suspect?
with the potential area where the suspect can be
I
found.
remember what clothes the person was
A
wearing.
black suit. Okay. Black top, black
It's
pants. Okay.
Have a nice day.
Looking for black top, black pants. Oh. Okay, just up and down the street. Black top, black pants. That man just walked over the ledge. We're looking for black top, black pants. There's a guy down here with that. We'll see if he's the one. Alright, pro tip. Pull that out so you don't have to go through the radio menu. Yep. And then you just...
Police, stop!
yeah. Yeah, it's annoying at the radio menu. It's not quite like how GTA system is, where it's just super quick. I mean, it would be nice if when you're
Please show me your ID.
doing the radio menu, if it could slow down
Here,
time a little
take
bit,
it.
so you're not sitting there like stupid trying to pull your taser out in the radio menu and they're already like halfway down the street. Yeah, that's him. And he was for assault. Won't be making that mistake again of choosing the
I have
wrong
to
one.
arrest you for committing an
That was
aggravated
super
assault.
embarrassing to edit
Please
my
move on
video
to
and
the
be like,
side.
oh no.
You're a terrible cop.
I'm a terrible cop. I did pick assault, right? Last time I heard that, I lost like a ton of CP points.
I need some backup here. to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
Understood. Okay. And we're going. Oh yeah, 200 points. Heck yeah. Okay, and now I'm gonna focus on traffic stops. Is that Underglow? You have Underglow, huh? Yeah, that's Underglow. Stop her. Look at all these cars on the sidewalk, man. Jeez Louise. Please don't hit me, please. Oh, and she has a warrant. Okay, we'll see how the warrant system works also. Yep, that happens. They just, yeah, that's what I wanted to show. That happens every single time. The vehicles get, like, confused. A major accident. Now let's do it. Yeah, because I just showed that, but that's mainly what I wanted to show for this portion of the video. Oh. Was it just like too far away from the car? The guy in front of him is drunk also. Is this like a stolen car?
There's a situation that needs taking care of. Anybody available?
Yeah, so for this, you turn the lights on afterwards. It shouldn't be any issues. But why is this not popping up? Wonder if this is stolen. Yeah, nothing's popping up. I don't even know what I would call this. Let's just say his driving is...
I stopped you because it looked like you were having trouble
I'm just
driving in
curious.
a straight line.
I know I'm gonna get points deducted for that one, but I'm just very curious on what just happened.
Mistaken. I
If
hate
that's an
drugs.
issue with the computer or what.
ID, and if available, proof of insurance, please.
Here you go, officer.
Okay, he's gonna have to get out.
I'd like you to leave your car and go to the sidewalk.
Cause he has a fake ID, the stuff's not popping up on the car. But I know I'm gonna get points to... Why is he just standing here?
ID, and if available, proof of insurance, please.
Here you go, officer. Please, no.
And... just off into the sunset. Honestly don't know what's
I
going
need
on
some
with this.
backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Okay, I know I was gonna get to put unjustified handcuffs and justified ID to man. Yeah. I don't know what that call was supposed to be. I really don't. Okay, well, we will head back to the station and kind of end this one here. Yeah, I don't know what that call is supposed to be, but alright. We'll end this one here. And the next one, the car just crashed. No, the next episode, maybe another Finding the Bugs one, depending on what else we can find. Alright, see you on the next one.